back to the Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Shannon Register, she is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. How are you?
Good morning. Doing good.
I'm telling you, I'm delighted. We got a great show in terms of guests all lined up. We also love our friends over there at priceofbusinesstv.com. Make sure you join that conversation. Yes, Mark, it would be weird to be watching C-SPAN and listening to the Price of Business. You're right, you know. And so you don't sound at all like Nancy Pelosi, Shannon. So absolutely, thank God.
Right.
You would be in here alone if that were the case. And so we're delighted, though, to have you here, and glad to be able to talk about what's going on in the real estate market. Do you want to kind of give you a program note for the listener out there? We've got another author coming out there who talks about how to be successful an entrepreneur in an economy like this. That's coming up the third segment. And my good friend Liz McDonald, she's going to be on in the fourth segment. She is, of course, with the Fox Business Network. We're looking forward to that conversation. So, in fact, the next three guests, including Shannon, are ladies. So it's Ladies' Day, with the exception of Ken Falconberry in the first segment. So anyway, how are you there? So let's talk a little bit. Shannon, you are very well versed with what's going on in the real estate market. I want to get into that discussion, but I also want to take the opportunity to give you the opportunity to give an overview, kind of a panoramic overview of what your real estate practice is all about.
Well, we have RREA.com. It's Registered Real Estate Advisors. That's our website. We also have RREA.tv where we put all of our videos, and we go out and help consumers sell their homes when they need to sell. We help them find homes to buy. We help people buy and sell commercial properties as well, and lease properties. So pretty much anything in real estate that you can have a need for, we can help you with. We do things a little bit different. We built a different model for real estate, and we're very media heavy because we know that's where the world's going.
Yeah.
So we sell houses using media, and we help people find houses using media, which is great for our clients that are relocating here, especially. They can usually find a home before they even get their feet on the ground here.
50% of all searches on the internet now are video related in particular. Yeah. And so you guys are becoming very big in that. In fact, I'll be going this weekend out to your new studios. And
we're excited about it.
Yeah.
We have a full in-house studio. We can produce radio shows. One that we're going to do is a call-in show where people can call in with real estate questions. And then we have a 1-hour program where we're answering their questions. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of people don't even know where to start. They don't understand how a realtor can even help them, or whether they're even going to pay real estate fees. I mean, they just don't even know where to start. So we were going to clear up some questions and help consumers. We already do that with our blog. All of our agents participate on our blog, which is a great platform for people to go to and get information about real estate. So this is just another way that we're reaching out to them. We also do videos. So by the time you have our agents walk into your living room, you already feel comfortable with them. You know what their expertise is, and you know the questions to ask them and how they're going to be able to help you sell your home.
Yeah, no question about it. Let me ask you about those numbers. How do they look for November?
You know, it's interesting. We talked a lot. You and I talked even a lot last year about the foreclosure crisis and about the short sale issues going on.
A million homes in 2010.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, you know, it was interesting that the foreclosures in November were actually down.
Oh, interesting.
We were so excited. Looking at the Houston MLS, foreclosures were down 9.3% compared to the last November. So that's a good thing, because when we were talking with Dr. Jim Gaines, we were saying, okay, are we coming out of this recession? We see a lot of indicators, but there's still a lot of questioning going on. We know that interest rates are starting to go up a little bit, and it's been a really interesting January because a lot of buyers see what's going on. They see that foreclosures are starting to come down and interest rates are starting to go up, and so they were waiting for the bottom, and now they realize, okay, we need to make a move now in 2012, or 2011, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm jumping ahead. So
everyone's kind of jumping ahead. We can't wait for those elections. But anyway,
it's
absolutely.
a great January for buyers. I mean, we have 3 closings today, actually.
Awesome.
I mean, I have 3
I thought
closings.
you were dressed up for the show. But no, you're dressed up for your buyers.
It's a great January. I've talked to so many other people who have real estate companies right now, and everybody's booming, and it's really great.
Yeah, well, that is good. Well, is there anything being thought of in terms of attributing a cause to November's difference, if you will?
Well, we actually had fewer home sales this past November than we had in 2009, November. But what's really interesting is that home values are increasing. And when you talk,
and we've been looking for that floor, if you will,
right?
And
right.
you think we might be getting to find it, at least in some parts of the country.
I think so. We actually are up. Home sales were down 11.6%, but the median and the average price of homes in the Houston area went up 11.5%. So you and I have even talked about on the show that there are pockets around Houston that have foreclosures, that have short sales, and the houses are losing value. But overall, in the Houston area, they're increasing in value, and that's good because a lot of the country cannot say that.
Yeah, no question about it. No question about it. So with that, is there anything happening in terms of buzz in the real estate industry on how they're going to approach customers, how they're going to approach growth in 2011?
Well, our company is handling that very differently than most real estate companies out there. We have a huge plan for expanding. We have realtors all over the city that can handle our clients that come in. Obviously, we have one location right now, but we have agents all over the area that take in basically all of our buyers that come in, feed out to these agents. And we are seeing buyers from all over, from California, from just pretty much, all over. But California and Florida are two biggest pools of buyers that are coming in right now, which is really interesting.
So people coming in from California and Florida looking for properties in the greater Houston area.
That's right.
And in the greater Houston area, of course, 610 always seems hot.
Oh, yeah.
Within the loop. But what other pockets are there that seem to be particularly vibrant?
The Heights area, Katy is always growing. The Woodlands has done very well. So we've got some great pockets all around the city they're doing well. Cy-Fair area has done very well. So we're looking at a lot of growth. We've got a lot of new communities going in. We saw a slowdown in building, new construction, and now when we're looking at places, even in spring, places like Spring Trails, they're building out. I mean, they're almost out of inventory. I had some buyers looking over there, and there's not a whole lot of land left.
Yes.
They're building out the neighborhoods and moving on to new neighborhoods, which is nice.
So cricket out there in San Antonio, wondering about our Texans in general in a more robust mood when it comes to buying.
I think so. That's what my feel on what's going on based on the MLS information, looking at nationwide what's happened in the market. I feel like Houston's the best place to be for sure when it comes to real estate. Our housing prices have held steady, and we even see an increase in them. Nationwide, it takes 10 and a half months to sell a home. That's the average nationwide. In the Houston area, it takes 7.5 months. That's pretty good.
Yeah, back in the old days, that would be terrible. And these days, that's incredibly good.
Oh, yeah.
That's very robust. That's exciting. So in those particular areas, where are you finding your most common buyer? What would you say are characteristics of someone in the area who wants to upgrade their home, or they want to get the same kind of home they've had at a lower cost? People who are coming in from other parts of the country. Kind of give me the characteristics of some of the most common type of moves you're seeing.
Our most common thread for the buyer is the baby boom generation. They've lived in the same house and had the same job for a long time, and they're retiring, and their children are having grandchildren for them, and they're ready to move on. They want a smaller home, 25 to 3,500 square feet, not a huge home, but they want it very nice. They want it to have very nice upgrades. They want it to be everything to be very easy to use, very user-friendly. We are seeing so many baby boomers right now buying properties and even second homes. And a lot of them are not.
Second homes.
And a lot of them aren't even selling their primary residence. They're renting them out. And we actually saw an increase in rental properties in November.
Now, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me at all, because now is a great time to go into that business.
Sure.
Because people are leaving their homes. They're leaving the homes they own in those foreclosures. But that's 1 million households that need a place to live still.
Right.
And so it may be a great time to be in the rental business. And
It is.
And so that's interesting. And you're getting involved in those kind of things as well.
We do. We lease out properties. I just leased one downtown across from the ballpark. We lease out townhomes, condos, and also single-family properties.
How do people get in touch to learn more about you?
They can call us at 281-288-3500. They can always find us on the website at rrea.com.
rrea.com. Do you have an event coming up that you want to announce?
We do. We have our grand opening on January 25th. It's kind of an all-day event. We have our ribbon cutting at noon, which is very exciting.
Is the Chamber involved in that?
The Chamber of Commerce. We're a member of the Greater Houston, the Builders Association, the Chamber of Commerce. So it's going to be a big event. We're really excited about it. A lot of sponsors actually giving away prizes, which is exciting.
And for cricket, there's food there. just to let you know. Cricket.
Barbecue. It is
barbecue.
Texas.
It is Texas. What do you expect? Beer for anyone in there who's interested in beer. I can't help but think there's a few people there in the chat that likes beer. So check that out. You might want to go there and get the website.
rrea.com, and you can see all of our videos at rrea.tv.
Shannon Register is her name, and we are looking forward to learning more about what she's got going on right here on Talk 650, powered by CBS Radio.